Bentley Park, just south of Cairns, isn't trying to be fancy. It's residential, it's family friendly, and quietly delivering some of, I would say, the best deals in the area. But before you hit buy now, let's look at what's really going on under the surface. Hey, I'm Oliver, the Value Add Buyers Agent from Insighto Buyers Agency. I help investors manufacture equity and build long-term portfolios with smart suburb picks with a design-led strategy. And today, we're heading down to Bentley Park, the southern Cairns suburb that's flying under the radar, but could be the yield play that some investors are sleeping on. So what's Bentley Park actually like? Bentley Park, one of those suburbs that just works for families. Simple, parks, school, shopping central, it's all here. There's even a big sports complex, rainforest views, and easy access to the Bruce Highway. It's not trying to be that lifestyle suburb, but it's got livability nailed down. Public transport pretty much sorted, amenities are close, and it ticks the boxes for anyone looking for space, school, and convenience. It's now unpacked with numbers, anywhere from medium house price of your high 500s into your 600, rental returns looking about 570 onwards per week. And this is a house market. There's only 1% of units, which means houses dominate the supply and demand. So who's living here? We're looking at a social demographic of 962, good access to services, jobs, community. Renters to owners, we're about 34% at the neutral mix, not overly investor heavy, not overly renter heavy. You're dealing with a community that's pretty much well balanced, owners and renters, with owners taking the larger proportion. And that's a big deal if you're looking for consistent tenancies and less tenant turnover. It's interesting how the cooktop has no range hood. Yeah, it's very interesting how there's no range hood at the top of a cooktop. So again, appliances on. So what we're looking for is how this room is going to function. Looking at where your power points are, bed most likely will fit in here. One of the downfalls with this room, there's no built-in robe. Again, not the greatest. Second check-in, power point, bed head goes here, walk-in robe, tick. Let's have a look at the main room. Again, larger room, feels a little bit more space. Bed goes here, window. Large walk-in robe, which is nice. It's always good to see the carpets going through into the robe, which is equally good too. They have definitely cheaped out on the underlay, which is okay because we're not walking here, so that's a nice cost-saving exercise. But yeah, nice. Dining table sits here, lounge goes across, TV towards the back wall. It's a nice functional house. One of the cons is the room just does not have that walk-in robe. Yeah, just one of the downfalls, this room doesn't have a walk-in robe. Again, much of a smaller room. By the time you're putting a double queen size bed here, walk-in robe or canton robe, that space around is just slowly decreasing along. Hello, Oliver.
Mark,
Nice to meet you. Very well. How's things? Busy?
In this market, it's a lot of your young first-time buyers trying to break into the market.
Especially at that price point.
Yeah. But a lot of the local investors are sort of circling.
Especially, first-time owners, being able to get into a market is a nice thing.
Yeah.
And the investor activity is slowly picking up.
And I think good chance the interest rates are going to slowly drop and drop and drop.
Just make it a little bit easier.
Our yields up here even more attractive.
Yeah.
So.
So what about supply? Let's unpack stock and market. 0.3% tight. Inventory equally tight. Building approvals on the decline, and that is where your supply tightens up and adding additional pressure on prices. But right now, the market's holding up. Properties are selling rather fast. There's a fair few owner activity happening at the entry price point. Vacancy rates pretty neutral. Buyer interest are pretty large. From opens, we're seeing groups coming through. First homeowners looking to get into the market at that particular price point. Now, it's not frenzy. It's not a ghost town. It's simply just steady. So what's the investment strategy here? What should we be doing as investors? One, this market is built for house investors. You won't find units here. Cash flow, pretty solid. It's an attractive rental play at the moment for yield on purchase, especially those for looking for income without the ups and downs of trendier areas. Now, keep an eye on supply. Building approvals are still coming down, right? Not too much of estates popping left, right, center, which could ultimately just drop down rental prices. Now, target quality. Pick a well-positioned property near schools, near parks, near the shops. It's a family market, and these things simply matter. So, Bentley Park might not have the beachfront glitz of what Cairns has to offer, but it offers you the stronger rental returns. Your current supply is quite tightly held, and this could be your next buy. Just go in with your eyes open, make sure you're picking the right asset, pick the property well, and this is setting yourself for a solid performer. Has Bentley Park been on your radar? Drop a comment below. Like if you found this useful, and obviously subscribe for more real world Cairns breakdown that beats a hype. So I'll catch you on the next one.